Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are tuning in the world. Thank you so much for joining. As always, I appreciate you liking this video, as in pressing that like button and smashing the subscribe button as well to be notified of upcoming videos. We have a new setting today. Yay! It's a new one. I'm sure you're very familiar with it. Thought I'd just do a little check-in for all of you, just to see what you need to know right now. So let's just call the angels in. They're hiding in there, in this fake coral ornament here. I'm loving the Italian tacky doily. Gotta represent. Okay, so we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot today. And let's get into it, okay? The energy is just right. I also just heard just ripe for the picking, okay? So that could be relevant for some of you. Thank you so much, angels, for delivering this guidance for abstract medicine community. Please bring in clarity and useful tips as well. Okay, that's coming through. All right, thank you so much. Amen. Okay, beautiful. Right, so what is it that you need to know right now, abstract medicine community? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all in good health and all of your loved ones are in good health too. Oh yes, now I remember. It was quite it's quite interesting. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords, okay, just flashing there. So there could have been some deceit maybe in your past that you may have experienced, okay? It's quite a difficult deck to, I don't have big enough hands. I also just saw 202 on the timer, so I do feel like it's got something to do with love, as in true love connections. So there may have been some deceit happening with the true love connections. Okay. All right. One more. Okay. All right. So not going to be shuffling on this one. Okay. So what is it that we need to know right now? Okay. Just trying to think about. Okay. Like that. That's how they want it. As you know, I have conversations with my angels all the time during meditation, during cartomancy, which is meditation. Okay. And all of my spreads, as you know, are just different every time, aren't they, as well? Okay, so let us see. Got a lovely breeze coming through. Let's get into it. Okay, we've got the Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands. Three of Cups. Okay, some of you already, you may actually be experiencing some amazing successes in terms of your business. People are praising you. I'm gonna praise you like I should. I'm hearing Fatboy Slim. I've gotta praise you. Yeah, maybe some of you are experiencing a true love who is finally acknowledging you for your worth, for your own worth, and wishes to praise you like they should. Okay, so Three of Cups here talks about celebrations, also friendships involved here. So maybe you were in the friend zone, or you are in the friend zone with someone that you believe is your true love. Again, this is a general reading. This is not a private booked reading, so the messages are going to be, variant. They're going to vary for all of you. Some of you are celebrating successes in work, is what I would say here. Okay, we're going to get into it. Yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of praise in terms of your work, accolades here, and your friends are celebrating with you and praising you. Six of Pentacles, yeah, you've been able to give back to a beneficial cause, but I do think that this is also a true love thing as well. So I'm going to have a true love thing. Got Amy Satori's cards as well, just there, just so we're ready to use them as well. Okay, when the time is right. And yeah, I see that someone is wanting to praise you and wanting to give back to the connection here with the Six of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay, so also we have an odd number here, and an even number here. So maybe there were 2 strikes and out, and you were out, or there were 2 strikes and they were out as well. So maybe you gave them 2 chances or a couple of chances, metaphorically speaking, and then, you know, they want to come back in and give back to this connection. 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups here. They're seeing your love, your light, your compassion, your psychic abilities as well, probably and possibly growing, and you're glowing. Okay, so there's lots of words coming through here. Mercury retrograde is in full swing, and my communication skills are all over the place. So yeah, we have Queen of Cups here. They see your light, they see your love, and they may wish to give back love to you the way that you may have given love to them. So you may have expressed love to them yourself. Very loving energy here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. For some of you, maybe you are a female, maybe you're not, don't worry about it. But yes, I do see that there is someone who's wanting to give back to a connection in love where, you know, they had many chances to do that, and now they want to praise you like they should and want to give back the love that you gave and express to them like they should and they want to. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, so lots of family energy here. So they see a long-term connection with you. They want it all with you. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now. Dun, dun. Yeah, so they want it all. They want it all with you. Ten of Pentacles. They want the family, the kids, the dog, the cat, the snail, the turtle, the parrot, the snake, whatever it is. Maybe not the snake like the snake that they had experienced in their karmic connection with someone, whether it was family members themselves, where they had dealt with snakes in the, you know, hiding, you know, snakes in the bush. So they could have been in a connection that was very toxic, or maybe they have toxic family members or controlling family issues or something like that I'm picking up on. But yeah, Ten of Pentacles here. I'll just adjust the camera a tiny bit. There you go. Yeah, they want it all with you, and they want to praise you, and they also want to. I'm seeing here. They want to show you off to their family as well, and they want their family to love and praise you the same way that they love and praise you. They also see you as being a potential amazing member of the team. For those of you, team as in family, and they just know that their family will love you the way that they love you as well. For those of you who are already married or who have recently been married and you recently had a beautiful ceremony to celebrate your wedding, and this is all about this. You know, you've already experienced these energies already in terms of true love, and you are in divine union right now. So congratulations. Thank you for being way sharers and light workers, light examples of true love. And I do see here that you are praised and loved by your both family groups, both tribe groups, where you've come together as one major tribe, yeah. And I do see that there's a lot of good energy. I'm also hearing hope as well. I always hear Cape of Good Hope in my readings. I don't know why. Some of you might holiday there. We've got the Page of Pentacles here, so maybe a message, an offer, something tangible, something physical, but initiation energy. So like these are the first steps to something for the long run. So Page to 10, so that's kind of like a 1 to 10. So they also see you as a perfect 10, by the way. They love your body just the way you are. That has come up in the other readings before. I do feel like this is another love connection sort of reading today. Page of Pentacles. They're wanting to celebrate love with you, and they want to take a step further above from friendship to something more long-lasting in terms of romance and family dynamics. But Ten of Pentacles is married husband, married wife, you know, married couple. Doesn't matter in terms of sexual identity here. And we've got kids, so I do see that as a possible blended family situation as well for some of you who have come out of relationship, separation, divorce, and then have kids of your own, and then you have a blended family with your significant other. And then we've got the Emperor, beautiful energy here. So the Emperor is the boss. He has been coming up in the readings quite a lot, hasn't he? He's the kingpin. He's the daddy. He has it all, and he's got the Ankh as well right there, so for protection energy. There could be a connection to Egypt, of course. Very strong Aries energy here with the ram. And yeah, you know, he's in charge of his castle. But I'm also seeing this energy of James and the Giant Peach as well. So he's quite whimsical within. He's got like a lot of imagination energy here as well, which I think, you know, you bring out in him. And I do see that there is psychic connections. He may not see it like that. He may not see himself as being him as in masculine. This is a very masculine energy, very divine masculine energy, but you know, you don't have to be a male to have this major archetype sort of predominantly. But I think deep within they are very spiritual and connected to the non-physical world, to Mother Gaia energy as well. I also do see that they do use strategy for their business, their work. They know exactly what they want. They're now in a kind of semi-relaxed position. They're still in control, so they're not opening, like you see their physical language, their physical body, they're not expressing them, they're not completely open. Whereas you as a counterpart are, look at your body language is open, right? And theirs is still quite guarded. So they might still be focusing on work. You know, the king, if you know chess, you know, there's only so many like limited moves that the king can make, whereas the queen makes all the ultimate moves. And I would say that she's genuinely the real boss here. And as I've always said, you know, a true leader, behind a true male leader is a strong female, you know. So that's something that he's seeing here, okay? And so the Emperor looks towards the future and investments, financial investments, looks towards strategizing how they can bring an offer in order to create this connection into something more solid as well. And they may also want to give back to you even financially here, because this is someone that thinks about work. This is also someone who may wish to collaborate with you as well, or has an idea, a plan in mind here. They want to build something with you, not just with work, but also in terms of like a legacy. Like, how can I bring this person in to, you know, to bring something very fruitful for the long run for my bloodline. You know, this is someone that thinks like that. And then we have the Nine of Cups here, so beautiful energy here. This is a wonderful reading. I just want to say, you guys, this is beautiful. We've got, you know, wishes fulfilled. They see you as their wish fulfillment. You know, even the financial success that they've made in their business, they actually see you as being their great fortune. You know, you are the treasure. You know, you are the apple to their eye, kind of thing. Like they really understand now what wealth genuinely means, and wealth means legacy. Wealth means with you, you know, very romantic person as well. We've got the Beloved Ghoster cards. We're going to get some clarifications, maybe some messages from him or her. But just before we do, let's have a look at the bottom of the deck and see what the last energy here. Wow, look at this. Oh my God, you guys, this is beautiful. This is such a wonderful reading. I'm getting chills. We've got the King of Cups here. We have the Queen of Cups. So they see you as divine connection. They have a lot of love that they're hiding here. They may wish to take a trip towards you. They may wish to, you know, they may be taking some time away from work to meditate, to contemplate, to imagine a life with you, you know, for the long run. You know, how our families will get together, how our families will collaborate, how our families will talk, how our families would celebrate, you know, religious holidays, for example, all over the world. You know, we just had the Jewish New Year as well, so, you know, like family gatherings, you know, they're thinking about all of these things, and they have a lot of love to give. They see, this is also Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here for both of them, so they see a divine connection here. They're very connected to water. They've also been cleansing and clearing the energy. So we have 1414 on the timer here, and there's that big offer that they're hiding their true love for you. Okay, sorry about that. Camera jangle. And then we have the stars. So you know, and then we've got 10 of Cups. Yeah, so that they see that all. They see that in their mind's eye, that you are their wish fulfillment. You know, that they've been praying for everything that they've been wishing for and wanting for. They've been praying for it, and they, you know, they could be very in their head, or they could have been very in their head about, okay, well, how can I, you know, I do see that they could have been in their ego here, where they've been getting accolades, success, you know, through their work, and they've been really in their head about maybe some regrets, you know, that they didn't praise you the way that they should have praised you, you know. In the meantime, they've been spying on you as well. This card is, yeah, and they're wanting to rush in very quickly here, so beautiful energy. I just want to make a note that I did say that this was a victory card, or accolades, but actually it's a Seven of Wands. I made a mistake here because we have the Six of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is all about being assertive and, you know, knowing your boundaries as well. And I think there could have been someone here. I do feel like the messages that came through had to come through, and it was true. But I also do see that they had to deal with family members who were toxic as well. Do you remember that came through in the reading earlier on? You know, like the snake in the bush kind of thing. I do see that they've had to assert their boundaries with family members too. Okay, let's get some messages. Let's see what this Seven of Wands is all about, please. Okay, that wants to go there, so I'm just going to leave it there and I'll keep reading. Okay, let's get some more. Also, for those of you who have not met your person just yet, just have hope, you know, make it, you know, write it down, make a list, but don't be too much in control of it, because you got to let God do what God wants, you know, God's spirit, the angels, your guides, you know, the collective God wants for you, you know. Sometimes you can't be too, like, nitpicky about, I want them to have like green eyes and blonde hair, you know, like that. It may not necessarily work out that way, but in terms of, like, you know, personality traits, and like see how your families could work together. For example, how you can, because, you know, you're never going to be, I just want to say, just a side note, okay, I'm just going to like hide the cards. Side note, you can't find your happiness in other people, okay? You got to find that within yourself. And happiness, in one of my paintings, my major painting, the main painting for my Hello Again show, is called Happiness is Transient. So happiness is transient. You can't always be in a happiness energy. Like, you just look like an insane person if you were happy all the time. Being human is about having the rainbow of all the different emotions as well, you know. And so you got to find your own peace, find your own happiness, you know, come into meditation yourself in order to love yourself first, right? And I do see that your person has gone to do that now, because they're taking your lead by example, that you love yourself first, and you have, and they've gone to do that too. Okay, beautiful, lovely. Okay, so I'm working on a surprise. I'm working on a plan to surprise you right now, and I don't want you to have a clue about when, where, or how it's coming. Surrender to the mystery, it'll be worth the wait, okay? So they're kind of meditating right now, they're closing off their energy, possibly to you, they're keeping focus on their own commitments, maybe even, they're not even letting their family members know as well, they're creating boundaries as well, and not letting anyone know, so they're keeping it sacred is what I'm seeing here, okay? I'm so sorry, I will make this right by you, I love you, okay? So they're going to make it up to you here, and they want to celebrate, they want to have fun with you, they want to, I feel like they've had their friends maybe of low vibrational energy. I'm seeing the energy of Henry the Third, was it Henry the Fourth Part 1? I can't remember. There's like 2 parts to one of those plays. And Harry, who then becomes king, he is, you know, taken astray by Falstaff, who is a very fun character. He's kind of like the Joker, but he has a lot of truth and seriousness as well within what he has to say. But he takes Harry astray a little bit, and I feel like this person has been led astray by maybe the wrong people. You know, when you're a king and you're meant to be king, and or even an emperor, you know, sometimes you can sabotage that, and you want to humble yourself you know, sort of in a way that you would think is honourable, by associating yourself with the lower the lower classes, okay, like Harry, and but actually this is actually going into a toxic situation, going into toxic relationships, going into toxic behaviours as well, frequenting and doing things that you wouldn't normally do, maybe to rebel against your family or something like that. But then, like, you know, you can't deny who you are. You've always been a king, or you've always been an emperor, and at some point that's the reality that you're going to be meeting again, and that's the path that you will be taking. There's no avoiding it, okay? So I do see that this person is sorry that they may have been led astray by the wrong people here, and they want to make it up to you, okay? I'm afraid you're seeing someone else. I don't want to reach out and get rejected. Okay, so they're still harboring some anxiety. They're still harboring some energies of insecurity here, and they're working on that with the King of Cups here. You know, they want to offer something big for you. They have a lot of love to share and give to you. But they're afraid that you're seeing someone else, you know, and maybe you are, maybe you know, maybe you are, and that's your life, you know, and if you're meant to be, you're meant to be, but it's also up to them to come back to themselves and really love themselves and know that they are worthy of a great love, and that's what they're working on right now, and giving back to themselves before they can give to you, yeah. So they're afraid that you're seeing someone else, and they don't want to reach out and get rejected, but I feel like they will give back at some point, okay? And the major arcana that we did have is the Emperor here, so I do feel like they're going to get their ish together and be in control of the situation. I'm so shy, I shake when I think of reaching out to you. I've tried so many times. It's just hard for me to be as vulnerable as I know I'll be with you. Gulp. Yeah, so that's the Queen of Cups energy here, so they are working on, and the King of Cups energy, you know, the before reaching this King of Cups and Queen of Cups energy, one is the Knight of Cups, or even the Page of Cups, you know, so they're working on maturing and being in control of their emotions and their shyness here. So it's beautiful that it landed on the Queen of Cups energy here. Yeah, so they're shaking, they're on shaky grounds. They've tried many times. It's also that energy of sliding doors, where in the film Sliding Doors, she says, this guy, he says, I think his name's James, yeah, James, the character James says, you know, I've called you, or well, at least I've tried calling you, and then they like stumble along their words, and then she goes, oh, so you have called me? And he goes, no, but I tried, but you know, so it's the energy of like, they've been wanting to call you, they've been wanting to contact you, they're wanting to send a message, and they have dictated it, they've written it down, but they never ended up pressing send, you know, or, you know, holding on the phone until you actually pick up, okay? So I've been thinking of working with you on a passion project. So I did mention that earlier, you know. I've been thinking about working with you on a passion project. Please come up with some ideas as well. So next we talk, we can share our ideas. It won't be too far off from now. So I feel like they have, even still, they still want to keep this connection grounded, you know. You know, romance is beautiful, but it's also nice to share ideas, innovations as well, you know, lovely plans for the future as well. And I do see that they see you as a beautiful counterpart energy here, Queen of Cups, King of Cups energy, where you've also mastered something in your own career, your life purpose, that they can really see this passion project. There's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new work situation, you know. I also do see that both of you, or one of you could also be someone who is a rising star, or maybe you will be rising stars in this new passion project or this project, or maybe both of you are very well known in the public eye, as in stars, yeah, so very well known energy here. Yeah, so please come up with some ideas as well. So next we talk, we can share our ideas. It won't be too far off from now. So I do feel like there's something imminent here, energy-wise. I'm also seeing the Tree of Life here. So I do see that you are destined to be with each other. You have ancestral DNA connections as well, from other lifetimes. So in every lifetime you were married to this person. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, we've got, I have some overbearing and controlling people in my life. So I did speak about that. So they've been assertive with their family members here. And, you know, they've also had some like friends as well that, you know, they were led astray. They led them astray, and they're really sorry that, they're sorry that they didn't see you as a priority as well. So yeah, I have some overbearing and controlling people in my life. I'm afraid will try to control you too. So I'm working on good boundaries. There it is, 7 of Wands, good boundaries, yeah. And gaining respect before bringing you this dynamic. So gaining respect for themselves, remember? King of Cups, beautiful energy. I love this. Yeah, before they reach out. There's a Page of Pentacles, which is a message. So look at the Emperor. I miss you so much, my heart aches. I cry too. So if you've been crying, you've been emotional about this separation, this connection, trust me, they've been crying too. They've been shedding some heavy tears, yeah, heavy tears over you. They've been really wishing for you. They've been praying for you like crazy. They see a future with you. They see it all written in the stars here. I've been getting massive headaches as well. Regrets as well. They see victory with you. Meanwhile, they've been, you know, keeping an eye on you, maybe around your workplace. They've been looking within. The Hermit card. They've been trying to find the answers. They've been meditating. And look, just I'm seeing here the 3 of Wands. They've been waiting before they've been able to connect and message you as well, waiting for the right time. 10 of Wands as well. They've been really burdened by this, you know, what's been going on. And they see you as the Empress. They see you as, you know, if this is a heterosexual connection, they see you as a mother to their children, you know, the divine feminine, the goddess, you know, on earth. And the Chariot, fast energy here. They're wanting to go towards you unstoppably, as Amy Satori says with the Chariot card. Yeah, so that's all at the bottom of the deck, and this is all these things that they have that they want to share and express with you. Okay, so beautiful energy. So I miss you so much, my heart aches, I cry too. I just can't reach out just yet until my situation has cleared up a bit. I know I think of you all the time and want you in my life ASAP. Yeah, they do. Even when they're working, they're like, take a moment to, you know, take a moment's pause, and they think about you without a doubt. Okay. I'm dealing with a mental health issue right now, so that's the anxiety card that we had here, which was the what was it, the 7 here, 5 of Swords. Yeah, so they could also be getting a counsellor as well. They could be getting some therapy as well in order to help heal them of anxiety or self-worth issues. So I'm dealing with a mental health issue right now. Once I have stabilised or healed enough to begin something new with you, I will reach out to you. They could also be maybe drinking a little bit too much here, because we do have cups and lots of water liquids, so they could be, you know, drowning their sorrows sort of thing. And then the bottom of the deck here for the, okay, this card wants to come out. So I miss you so much, my heart aches. Did we have that? We've got 2. Okay, this is interesting. I miss you so much, my heart aches. I cry too. No, I miss you so much, my heart aches. I don't know what I'd do without you in my life. Please don't go date anyone else. So there's anxiety again, whether they're worried that they're afraid you're dating someone else. You know, they really want to give back to this connection. They're also working on their finances and also to become more of a stable individual, a stronger individual, more built, you know, more established. So they want to impress you, right? That's the energy that I'm seeing here. I don't know what I would do without you in my life. Please don't go date anyone else. I know I seem to be taking my time, but I'm evolving faster than you think, okay? So that wants to come through here. And then we have, I hope we'll be compatible doing certain adult activities. That card always cracks me up when I see this in readings. Because I really need someone open-minded. There are lots of things I'd like to do with you, and I just hope you'll be receptive. Yeah, of course. And there's that Aries energy, that fire. You don't have to be Aries. They don't have to be Aries. Here's what's come through to you. Trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you are. I just have to figure out some things before I can make this right. I don't want to involve you in all the boring or dramatic details just now. I got this, yeah. So they got this. They're in control of the situation. They're in control of, you know, your future together, but they're still harboring a little bit of insecurity, I would say. Let's get one tarot card. Let's just see if there's a tarot from the, yeah, there's an Ace of Pentacles. So there's a bright future, this new offer, this new exciting beginning, something stable. Something could be changing within a year as well, by the way. Bottom of the deck, yeah, changing, Wheel of Fortune. Yes, we do absolutely have major changes happening within a year's time, and it's going to be towards, and there's death, there's a transformation, this connection, I just want to say, as well. There is a very exciting energy here, transformational energy. Something has ended. They may have gone through a death as well, maybe in the family, or they may have gone through an ending in another connection or a situation in their life, maybe toxic behaviours as well. I do include that as well in the death card, toxic behaviours, patterns and things like that, of that nature. And let me just adjust the camera, there you go. And also, yeah, they're being kicked out. Their karmic situation is being kicked out. You know, their toxic situation is being kicked out of their life to make way for you. Because, you know, in order to make space, you need to, in order to attract what you want, you need to make space for that to come through. You know, you need to make space for that. So let's see what the Lemuria cards have to say beyond Lemuria. Okay, let's just get one card for this beautiful reading. Absolutely beautiful reading, guys. Gorgeous. I love it. I've loved this reading today. And the sun is now coming out. So beautiful. Okay, thank you. Okay, what does it say? Full spectrum. Wow, look at that card. Okay, so I'll read into the oracle visual of the card in a sec. So full spectrum, step out of the black and white mentality of good and bad, honour the full spectrum of life and see through fresh eyes. So this person is going to be a newer, improved version of what you had experienced with them, by the way. So please don't have any judgments about how they were and how they treated you in your past, in the past connections with each other. They are different now. They are changing. They're evolving. Big evolvement cards. Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. Big major arcanas here. So they're majorly changing their ways. They want to really come up fresh and new here. Okay. When we judge something, we create a story around it. And often these stories are limiting. Over a lifetime, we subconsciously gather so many of these stories, create a space of no story for miraculous healing and crystallizing new paths. So I just want to say that, you know, in other lifetimes, this pattern had happened before. So, you know, maybe they were in and out before in another past life, which is very common in past life connections. You may have gone through meditation or astral projection or traveling to, or past life regression to see how your connection was with this person in another past life. We have many, not just one. And so this never-ending story just kept repeating itself in other past lives, and this is something that's triggered you, and this is something that's triggering them. So create a space of no story for miraculous healing and crystallizing new paths. This space empowers us to know our truth and be all we are. Embrace creation in all her colors, including the raw, muddy, earthbound shadow parts of a situation, to determine whether your stories are limiting your perspective. Let the compost of the challenges you have overcome feed new shoots and blossoms. So this is the energy that they are in at this time. They're clearing space, they're changing their ways, they're becoming more fresh and new. I'm getting the energy of autumn, the leaves falling, the leaves, you know, falling down and becoming compost for a new beginning, for new buds to grow as well. And they're just changing their ways. So they're letting things go, allowing things to die as well. The death card came out earlier. So let's have a look at this beautiful card here. Yeah, look, we've got skulls, see? And we have the Merkaba here. So big time changes here. Merkaba for me is the energy of time as well, and the Chariot as well. So they're making fast changes. They're aligning themselves. Both of you together are aligning yourselves here. If you'd like to take a screenshot of that, you're more than welcome to as well. And it's the energy of the dragonfly. I always see the dragonfly as imagination as well. So imagine the best outcome as well. And we have the lotus as well, you know, from the head. So it's from the ground up. So build yourself up from the ground up. I do feel like this person is really rejuvenating themselves from the ground up. They're really changing their ways. They really want to be a better person. I also just heard, you know, that film, As Good As It Gets. He says, you make me want to be a better man, you know. So I do feel like this person believes that, whether they are a male or a female here. So again, meditation time, they are taking time out to focus on that. So that is what I have for you, lovely people. Thank you so much for your energies today, letting me read your energies today, and let me know how this message collaborates with you energetically. Yeah, that's all for now. I'm not taking private readings at this time, although I am taking shamanic healing sessions and art therapy classes too. I've got some very exciting news coming through with the Dulwich Picture Gallery. I actually have all of my art therapy, all of my art classes completely fully booked, which is really exciting. So I'm a busy gal, but making sure to stay grounded as well. Queen of Cups energy. So as I am, so are you. Lots of love. Take care, beautiful souls. Ciao for now.